What are my safety behaviors? I remember from a young age, avoidance was a big thing. Whether it was avoiding answering a question in class or finding somewhere quiet to eat, I'd do anything to stop looking like a fool in front of people. My parents would go to the stores with me. I would rarely go alone. I never thought this was actually keeping my anxiety going, but of course it was. All I thought at the time was, I feel safer now. If I went to parties, I'd make sure I arrived with a friend. I would avoid eye contact with people. The thought of making eye contact with someone and then them coming over and talking to me was just unbearable. Then there was the added pressure of eating in front of people. What are the advantages to me of my safety behaviors? The advantages for me were that they kept me safe. Having someone like my parents there was like a protection. If anything happened to me, like if I panicked, they'd be there to help me. The fear of being on your own in any situation that you think is gonna make you look silly or foolish is hard to bear. Avoiding eye contact at all costs was the same too. It's the intensity of that feeling that people are looking at you, thinking, waiting for you to make a mistake so they can laugh at you. I'd much rather get out of any situation like that than end up making a fool out of myself. What are the disadvantages to me? And do they affect anyone around me? The real disadvantage was that I relied on my parents. They couldn't be with me all the time or come with me whenever I wanted to go. I'd have to plan my shopping trips around their time. I couldn't just get up and go whenever I wanted to. It used to make me feel guilty. Guilty that I'd be taking up their time. They were really supportive, but I know at times they must have felt like, here we go again. Because of my fear of eating in front of people, I'd rarely go to any parties or dinners. I lost friends over time. Not everyone knew. I never told them I felt this way. I mean, people would have thought I was crazy. I never thought of the long term. How, by not challenging this little thing that was really keeping my anxiety going, it really affected my social life to the point that I never had one.